Is there anything more satisfying than melting two pieces of metal together? I just picked up this Flux 135 Pro from Yes Welder. Let's check it out. This was about $100 on TikTok. This is actually a multi-process welder, so you can do stick and, well, not MIG, but flux, at least wire feed welding. So let's turn it on and see what we got. One of the nice things about this one versus some of the other cheaper price welders is it has a real digital display. So we can do wire speed, and we can do, what do we got, voltage here, yep. So this thing actually will do stick, lift TIG, and flux. It does not come with a TIG torch, and I don't really know how to stick weld, so I'm not gonna try, but we are gonna lay down some beads with the flux, and let's see how it does. So we've got two settings for wire diameter, 030 and 035. I've got it set up with some 035 because that's what I had lying around. So this is a 110 volt welder only, and I'm gonna be welding. I got some scrap pieces here. This is a piece of a 1/4 inch. This is 3/16, and we're just gonna lay a little bead here and see how it does. All right, let's see how she does. All right, I know you don't have all day, so I'm gonna fast forward here, but it welds really nice, super smooth, very easy. I didn't really play with the settings very much, so definitely this is not optimized, but it worked really well. And here I'm just testing it by laying down a bead on this unclean, rusty metal just to see what it does. So one of the nice things about flux is that the pieces don't have to be 100% clean. So I'm welding this random plasma cut bracket onto the backside of that same piece I was working with earlier. Just playing around, kind of want to see how it does. I did no prep, no cleanup whatsoever on this. So obviously this is not the way that you should weld. But check out the result. Not too bad. Those are not coming apart, that's for sure. Okay, so I just laid down a couple random beads and then I just welded a couple random pieces of metal together, and I'm actually really impressed. Really smooth, really easy. It's 110 volts, so I think this is on the higher end of thickness of what I would do. I have the voltage maxed out. Not terrible. I could tell as the piece started to heat up, I started to get better penetration, so I think preheat would probably be a good idea if you're doing pieces that are like this thick, 1/4 inch and above. You can see where I started here when the piece was cold, and then as I got to the edge, it started to get better. Some of that's definitely me. I'm not a professional welder, but this thing is super easy to use, and for about $100, I really could not ask for anything more than this, especially if all you have is 110 volt outlets. Check this thing out. I definitely recommend.